Hi everyone, it's Libby. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is my 3-year AGtube anniversary. In honor of that, I'm doing a Q&A plus behind the scenes of an All My Dolls photo. I did this photo shoot back in August for my 1-year AGIG anniversary. Anyways, let's just get right into the questions. The first question is from 9 Tacos Filming on Instagram and YouTube. I'll be linking all of the people who have questions in the description and in the pinned comment. So the first question is waffles or pancakes? I honestly really like them both, but if I had to choose, I think I'd say waffles. It mainly depends on what I'm in the mood for, though. The next few questions are from Doll Star Studios on both Instagram and YouTube. The first question is, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is definitely green. The next question was, what was one thing you would change about the Truly Me line? Honestly, this is a really good question, and I have multiple answers, but my main ones would be to add more diversity and more boy dolls. I feel like there aren't many boy dolls, however, this new one is pretty cute. As for the diversity part, it's pretty obvious that they're lacking, and instead of taking the initiative to make all the changes necessary, they're just coming out with a revamped version of 22. The next few questions are from Peaches AG on both Instagram and YouTube. The first question is, who is my favorite girl of the year? So this is kind of a hard one, but I've narrowed it down to my top 5, and I'd have to say it's Nikki, Jess, Isabel, Leah, and Kanani. The next question is, what's my favorite color? And like I said earlier, it's green. The next question is, what's my favorite season? This one's also a tie because I'm really indecisive, but I'd have to say it's either autumn or summer. I just like the whole aesthetic of them, and also it's kind of warmer in those seasons, and I'm not a fan of cold weather. The next question is, what are my hobbies? Well, other than filming and editing and other doll-related things, I really enjoy reading and writing and also swimming. The next question is, what do I think of Claudie? Okay, so I'm kind of obsessed with her, and I just love everything about her outfits, and she's so cute. The funny thing is, I actually told myself that I was going to take a break from getting dolls for like at least a year because I almost have like 30. But now I think I might have to ask for her for Christmas because she's everywhere and I'm so obsessed with her. The final question from Peaches AG is, what inspires me the most? This is a really great question, and it honestly took a lot of thought. Honestly, the other people on AGtube and AGIG sort of inspire me because every time I see someone posting often, I'll have the urge to post more and more often. Also, my video ideas and picture ideas sort of just come out of the blue. The next question is from Citrus NT on both YouTube and Instagram. The question is, what is your favorite video you've ever made? Okay, this is a really good question, and I'd have to say it's either my stop motion called Hidden Behind the Walls or my stop motion called Who Else Is Lying, just because both of those projects took an extreme amount of time and I was so proud of myself when I finished. The next question is from A Day in the Dollhouse on Instagram and YouTube. This one's another great question, and so the question is, what is something that I regret doing or buying that is AG related? I'll say something that I regret doing is making the rooms in my dollhouse so small. It just makes it hard to film and the sets are really limited. However, I am currently in the process of saving up so I can expand the dollhouse a bit. The next question is from frog.flowerdollies10 on Instagram. They asked, how did you get into American Girl dolls? For me, it's sort of a long story, but I started watching Chloe's American Girl doll channel when I was like 7, and I wanted to do that. However, I sort of grew out of it fast. Then when I was 9, I went over to my parents' friend's house for like a barbecue or something, and their daughter had the biggest American Girl doll collection. Between her and her sister, they had like 30 dolls, and I just had such a great time playing with them that I went home and started watching Mixie Pixie 7, and when I was old enough, I got a YouTube channel, and so, yeah. The next 2 questions are from Aqua AG on Instagram and YouTube. The first question is, what is my favorite candy? My favorite candy is always changing, but right now I think it's either Sour Patch Kids or Twix. The next question is, who is my favorite girl of the year? And like I said earlier, it's a tie between Isabel, Leah, Jess, Kanani, and Nikki. The next question is from Dream5AG Studios on Instagram and YouTube. The question is, if you could create any girl of the year, what would she be like? So in the corner is a create your own that I made on the website a few days ago, and I'm kind of obsessed with her. I think she'd be either a hockey or a softball player, and her friends would be like on the other team or something, and that would sort of be her story. I know that sounds kind of dull, but I can't really go into detail. The next question is from Annika AG World on Instagram. The question is, when did you start collecting? I got my first doll, which is Isabel Palmer, in 2014, and I got it for my birthday. Then I got Grace Thomas the next year, and I took a break from collecting until, I believe, 2018 when I got Luciana. So the next questions are from Dolls Army on YouTube. The first question is, what would your dream doll look like if you could design it by yourself? Here are a few of my favorite create your owns I've made. Their last question is, who is your favorite historical, Truly Me, and Girl of the Year doll? I've already done the Girl of the Year one, so you know it's Kanani, Leah, Nikki, Jess, and Isabel. But for Truly Me's, my favorites are number 43, number 18, number 4, number 21, and number 57. And then my favorite historical characters are Claudie, Nenea, Marie Grace, Cecile, and Caroline. The final questions are from Blazes Films, and I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. The questions are, who is your favorite doll to write for in stop motions, and how long does a stop motion take you? These are some really great questions. For the first question, I would probably say it changes from time to time depending on who my current favorite doll is, but right now I feel like my favorite person to write for would be Melina, just because she's so new and it's nice to have like a doll that's younger than everyone else. Kind of makes her more unique. And for the second question, it honestly depends on how long the stop motion is. Like just for a regular 2.5 minute stop motion, it'll probably take me a total of around 5 hours, but I do like to split it up over 2 or 3 days. And then for like my longer stop motions that are like 20 to 30 minutes, I know the 20-minute one took me about a month where I'd work for like an hour or two a day. And this is including editing and all. And then for the 30-minute one, it took me like 3 months just because I was in school at the time and didn't have much extra time. Anyway, that was the last question for the day. Anyway, thank you to everyone for sending them. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll say it once again, you can find the link to their Instagram and YouTube channels in the description and in the pinned comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye!